Hello and welcome. Good morning to you once again. Good morning. This is Niger News TV. We're right here on the street of Lagos, Ogba. We're about to give you some of the headlines that is going on around in Nigeria and what Nigerians are saying on social media. And also give you some of the newspaper review, what the headlines are saying this morning. Good morning to you, wherever you're watching us from. Please do well to like this video, subscribe to this channel so you can subsequently see us right here as we are on the streets. And I'll be joined by some roadside analysts this morning where they also dissect and drop some of their knowledge on some of the topics that is trending this morning. And you can also get to also do the same by dropping your comments in the comments section this morning so we can get talking this morning. We have a lot of news and a lot of things to talk about this morning. But first of all, before we begin, let's begin with the front newspaper. My name is Avonda Richard, and I will take you through this particular show. All right, let's go to Punch this morning. What is Saturday Punch saying? What are the headlines saying? Why we can't use condoms with our wives, Nigerian men says. Legal advice deepens Umahi'S Aide death mystery. Legal advice deepens Umahi'S Aide mystery. And I'm going to read some of these details of this particular headlines because a lot of people has been reacting to it. Nurse Habila healthy before tragedy, says DPP. Suspect invited. Family petitions Aide demands body for immediate burial. House syndicates lure elderly citizens into crime. And talking about the Oyo adoption, 3 faces life jail as ex-general back probe call. And also, Emefiele finally forfeits mansions worth $200 million to the federal government. Emefiele finally forfeits mansions and $2 million to the federal government. And we have seen a lot of former government officials forfeiting mansions and huge amount of money to the government. But another questions Nigerians are still asking is that when these particular monies are also forfeited, properties are forfeited, how does Nigerians track these particular forfeited properties to ensure that it serves the good of the common Nigerian? Good morning and welcome to the show once again. And straight away I go into Tribune this morning. I go into the Nation. What the Nation headline is saying this morning. Mary Abila's father demands probe. Mary Abila's father demands probe transfer. Release of body. Tinubu signs executive order on virtual assets. Establishes council to harmonize crypto regulation. No cause for alarm over US aid, says Jimoh Ibrahim. UN permanent representative say new American initiative de-emphasizes aid. Oyo adoption, 3 faces 10-count terror kidnapping charge. Oyo adoptions, 3 face 10-count terror kidnapping charge. All right, federal government plans arraignment for next week. Good morning and welcome to the show again. And so please, you can go to like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can join us this morning. Good morning to you, Mr. Bamidele. You're welcome to the show this morning.
Good morning, Mr. Richard Abundant. God bless you. Good morning, our friends all over the world. How you doing over there? God bless all of you.
How was your night?
My night was so cool.
Okay, so you heard about the story of Mary Abila's death, And okay, I want to read some details into that particular story, so I can also get your opinion on that on this particular story. Legal advice deepens Umahi'S Aide death mystery. The mystery surrounding the death of Mary Habila, a nurse attached to the office of the Minister of Works, David Umahi, deepened on Friday as legal advice revealed that authorities were still seeking answers to the circumstances surrounding her sudden demise. While Habila's family intensified its demand for the release of her remains for burial, the Ebonyi State Ministry of Justice advised that a post-mortem examination was necessary to determine the cause of death. The ministry stated that available evidence did not indicate that she was suffering from any health challenges before the incident. The development came as the police began inviting persons considered relevant to the investigation, including those who may have information about the circumstances surrounding Habila's death. Now, you heard this story. Um, do you think at this point, with what is coming out now, David Umahi, the Minister of Works, should be arrested for questioning?
As a normal human being, we are talking about life. We're not talking about chicken here. We're not talking about goods. We're talking about human life. So the man should be questioned. He has a lot of questions to be answered for the death of that innocent girl. Yes, because if the girl happens to be her own daughter, I don't believe he will himself will take it kindly with anybody that such thing happens in his domain. So he has a lot of questions to answer. Yes, the police is supposed to, by now, is supposed to be the custody of the police for a lot of questions. That one that the father is victim, that they should not examine the daughter's body. Maybe the man has collected on ransom somewhere. Yes.
I think the man might have collected
Ransom, yes. You should allow the government to do what they want to do with the body. Let them check the body very well.
Yes.
Or else, he will be suspected that he collected ransom. He collected something somewhere. You know, in Nigeria, we like bribe very well. So, his character is questionable. Yes.
Said they have also questioned the Inspector General of Police that they should give them the body of the lady so that they can go and bury.
No, it's not be in a hurry to bury. Let the police do their work. Yes. The lady that died is not a goat. It's a human being. If it is in the outside world, the last thing the girl saw before she died will be seen. Yes. But the white men know how to deepen into it. Yes. Even the fingerprint of those who touched her, if it was something they used to get her, the fingerprint of those people might have been on the body of that girl. It's in abroad. All this will be figured out. But here in Nigeria, I don't know. I don't know. We are always pretending we don't know anything and we know. Yes. We always pretend we don't know anything. We know more better. We know what to do. But we are going to pretend as if we don't know what to do. I just say the parents of that girl, the father, should bear patience till the police do their own final investigation. So that Nigerians will keep will keep saying what they don't know or what they know. So the father should be patient. Yes.
Let's so that we can uncover what the circumstance of that death. Okay, and also what would you say to the federal government now charging 3 people? They may face life imprisonment over the kidnap of the Oyo school children. What do you think about that?
If the Oyo state really catch the kidnappers who adopted those children. Yes, let them face trial. Let them face it.
Don't you think they are supposed to be executed immediately? Why still making them face trial since they were? Because don't you think it's time we should stop talking about charges? They were caught, they were arrested to have perpetrated that particular act, which is very clear. So why still try?
Then if there is a law that says a kidnapper should be executed, then they should be executed immediately. Yes, you should execute them. You shouldn't wait for any command anywhere. You should execute them because they have perpetrated evil on those children. Yes, if there's any law, by law, if it says the kidnapper should be executed, yes, it should be executed. I concur and I also sign on it. They should execute them, all of them.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Bamidele. And also, what would you also say about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's reform? That a lot of his aides are saying that this reform is actually working for Nigerians now. What's your take on that?
How many Nigerians are expressing reform now? Please, any Nigerian that says expressing reform should come out and show us where the reform is taking place. Because here we are. We are not expressing any reform here. If somebody cannot eat a square meal, is that a reform? I beg. The reform never reach us here for where we do. And like I told you, anything the government want to do for anybody, they know everybody bank account. They have our BVN. They have our NIN. That was why we did all this. They should tap through the BVN and NIN and give us what they want to give us. They should not say one person they've given one person the money to come and disburse the money to people. It's a lie. The person will not disburse any money to anybody. This one, everybody want to become rich alone in Nigeria. No. There's no reform here in Lagos. There's no reform. Yes, there's no reform. We are still the way we are in Lagos here. No reform anywhere. Hungry everywhere. Yes. If I want to speak for myself, I will tell you I did not eat last night if I go to bed. Yes. And I'm here this morning again. So where is the reform? I beg, government, think twice before you say you've done any reform somewhere. Maybe it's in your own bedroom you've done the reform. But here in Lagos, nothing like that. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Bamidele, for coming on the show. God bless you this morning. All right, please do well to subscribe to this channel, like this video so you can join on the conversation this morning. And we have been talking and also telling you some of the headlines this morning. And also, let's also go straight into some of the things. Good morning to you, Mr. Agbaji. You're highly welcome to the show.
Good morning, management of
Nigeria News
Television. The anchorman, Michael, and my honorable cameraman. Good morning, influential viewers, and fellow Nigerians, homes and abroad. I'm Agbaji again with you to the details of happiness in Nigeria and the act of the city of Lagos.
All right, sir. Talking about the lady, the nurse that said I was said to have died in the residence of the minister, David Umahi. There are a lot of questions are now still coming out. Let me read this development for you so I can also get your reactions. From the Punch, the mystery surrounding the death of Mary Abila, a nurse attached to the office of the Minister of Works, David Umahi, deepened on Friday as legal advice revealed that authorities were still seeking answers to the circumstances surrounding her sudden demise. While Abila's family intensified its demand for the release of her remains for burial, the Ebonyi State Ministry of Justice advised that a post-mortem examination was necessary to determine the cause of death. The ministry stated that available evidence did not indicate that she was suffering from any health challenge before the incident. The development came as the police began inviting persons considered relevant to the investigation, including those who may have information about the circumstances surrounding Habila's death. However, the family has continued to oppose an autopsy, citing cultural and personal reasons, and insisting that their immediate concern is to recover her remains and perform a burial rites. The disagreement between the family and investigators has now placed the case at a critical point, with Inspector General of Police Tunji Disu expected to intervene following the formal petition submitted by the family on Friday.
This is a very serious issue. Very serious issue. But let me start from the efforts of the government. It's very unfair. Both local, since the time of these issues that we have been discussing, do you ever mention local? Do you ever see a local government reaction to this level? And that particular, we are having. I mean, at least no. Don't let just be at the government of the government of this country, especially at local level. That particular the residents of that particular minister fell to a particular local government, and the local government chairman is less concerned. The state governor is less concerned. But the state governor, have you asked something? Have you asked something on capital? No. And the federal government, if truly we have a true sovereign state, and we have the reputable government that do take care of citizens, irrespective of what happened, at least the government is supposed to take this issue up. Actually, let me tell you, Mr. Richard and my viewers, all of us belong to God and government. After God is government. If the father and the family insisted that he wants to go, if government said no, I want to know the cause of this death. Whether the family likes or not must surrender. Then the government will now penetrate under the Inspector General. Tell the Commissioner of Police to further your investigation. Write the reports. Full stop. Then we can see the transparency of the whole issue. So if really we have that shows that Nigerian government don't even care for us. They don't want to know whether you exist or not. I'm also, if to say this thing happened, if to say it happened not to be, it's fault to just an ordinary individual, not a serving minister. I think I trust Nigerian police. They will not even listen to the family. They will not even listen to the family. Even though say want to come from your daughter, you want you go, they will show you because they want money. Because they want to stop money. They want the root of the investigation so that they will turn to opposition to them to achieve 1 or 2, 3 getting their revenue. So it's a pity that we don't have a true sovereign state. We don't have government that do take care of the city. That's the first insult. You can see now the police at their own hand. If you look at the police at their own hand, they don't have, full legitimate something to just penetrate into the case in full details. When the family itself is, the family members are not interested in prosecuting the whole case. Why? Don't blame the family. The first instance, you shouldn't blame the family at all. Don't blame the family. People have been abusing that father, that man a lot. This is Nigeria. That man is an elderly man, I'm sure. That man really understands Nigeria. Number one, it looks at, do I have money to tackle this minister? Can you see? I don't have money to tackle minister. And in this country, if you try to pursue a case, it may hand to, you know this country now. Look at what's the name of this guy, of that guy, favorite standard that Karamola or Tanimola, no, that is look at the end of that guy. Look at the end of the Delegiwa. You understand now? So that Baba go dey fear. If I say make I tackle this man, I mean, make the no end the way we are me, I know you don't go fit for me. That's the first reason. Secondly, spiritually, not I read that particular chapter. That man said, in our family we don't love we don't engage. I mean, we don't love in keeping dead corpse for longer time. It means maybe it's an inherited want the maybe if they are on their own family. Let's say in Yoruba, one hour. So the man may be eager to collect the corpse to do one of the three ritual or something. So the man say, I'm not interested to in any case. Leave me alone. Just give me my daughter. Let me go and bury it. So the man you say, okay, I have traditional something to use just to arrest whosoever responsible for the death of his daughter. That's the second point. That's why you need to respect that man. That's why you need not to blame that man at the first instance. So the man is having some people that man don't collect money. Don't collect money. It is not easy. Your daughter dies, government say your minister say give you money and you'll be happy. That's blood money. I don't believe that. Go for liberty. That things will happen to me. The governor say you give me money to help with your money. But this man is not. This man really understand Nigeria. You can't see the truth. You just be parabolating. At the end of the day, the whole case will be full and throw away into the dustbin. That's why the man just insisted give him his daughter for burial. Now he know what he want to do with his daughter. My advice is they should forget about this minister. Leave him for God. Then deliver the corpse to the man. Let him go and bury our daughter. That's just it. Because Nigeria is a great job, so good. They talk this part, talk. No go end with a palatable and a favorable punch. That's just it. And if you look at the way that lawyer handles the matter, that particular lawyer, the family lawyer, the lawyer wrote the petition to the Inspector General, which is the apex of the executive, the apex of the law executors, the policing sector of the law execution. So now, he wrote the letter to the Inspector General of Police, that the family wanted the corpse. So it means government do not have no right again. Police have no right for that right to delay the corpse. The next thing is to just hand over the corpse to the move and let the people go and rest. If the minister hand the day, God know. If you know day, God know. But I'm so happy that particular Minister of Justice, that particular state, it's a very, very interesting movement. Wanted to prosecute that matter. Yes, it's so lovely. I think there's a career civil servant in that particular ministry that revealed something. No, say civil servant know they talk. They don't mention their name. So it remains anonymous. So I'm so interested. I'm so happy that at least at hand can see people rose up against the incident.
All right, straight to the comment section. Please do well to like this video, subscribe to this channel so you can also join on the conversation and also drop your comments in the comment section. Okay, good morning, Nigeria Politics News. Say good morning to you, my people. God bless you all.
Thank you.
News Africa TV channel. Which reform I beg go? Okay, trying to talk about when Mr. Bamdele was here. They have been scamming us all year long. Good morning to you, Mr. Richard and Mr. Agbaje.
Good morning.
I say good job. We love you all. Thank you so much. Sports Pay also say good morning to you. Sports Pay say if this was an ordinary Nigerian, they would have beaten the man and almost killed him already, even if he is innocent.
Thank you. Can you see now? This is why that man insisted that want to collect the corpse of his daughter for burial. Just to let the case go and rest. I know what the man, the intention of the man. I'm a Yoruba man. I know that side very well. And as an African man, he's ready to do some 1 or 2, 3 religion and traditional right. To bury that daughter. So they should hand over that lady to her and come and see the hand of the people that are involved.
Okay. Sports page also say the man fit don collect money too.
I don't believe. Actually, I don't believe. See, let me tell you. I pray to God, such thing will not happen to you.
Amen.
Say amen 1,000,000
Amen.
times.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Please, it is not easy. Don't get that man wrong. What my observation is that man really understands Nigeria. We are living in this country now. Look what is happening. If something happen in Nigeria, so okay, assume that the man is ready to change the case, to pursue the case. You now tell me that man will win. That serving minister is a Richard. So that man is capable of winning this case. They will still do at the end of the day. The man don't want any stress. This is what happened in Yoruba land. The man just say, "Sir, for me, sir, be what we feel for now." That's just it. Man, it's for somebody's daughter die at that junction, a tertiary institution. At the end of the day, collect money. It's not possible. It's not easy. That's blood money. You can't spend that money happily. Money that you go and buy a car, you're riding. While your daughter is in the graveyard. But brother, it's not easy. Not easy.
All right. Sports page say it's possible. This analysis is still making sense. Also, this country is funny. That is your sports page say. Please do well to jump on the comment section and also drop your comment. Also, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and let's get talking this morning. All right. So, Mr. Agbaje, a lot of things has also been happening, and we also see the federal government charging 3 people that is concerned about this Oyo school children kidnapped. So they may face life imprisonment. Do you think it's about facing life imprisonment or instant execution of these kidnappers?
Actually, when we look at what is happening now in Nigeria, at least I don't know the side of the government as far as this banditry is concerned generally. But if you want some people in Zamfara State, the soldiers kill more than hundreds of bandits. You understand? You know, the new is this having chief of army staff also, chief of army staff ordered that
Just defense staff.
chief of defense staff say, don't wait for any last order. When you know that they are bandits, engage them, attack them, kill them, destroy them. And this is what has been happening is the man that gave that order. So I now observe that Nigeria's army is now, especially Nigerian army, they are now rejoicing. They have already, say that is the latest order from the Apex officer. That I can't observe that they are now ready to face the battle. When they see that on that before, then they go, okay, go make una stop. And stop. So I think that's why they source destroying more than hundreds of the bandits in Zamfara. So if you look at this, what is happening in Ogbomoso, the Oyo State, they will be the same, but all is politics. But not even giving them life incident is the solution. Look at that case now. That was Buhari time. This case, see the Roman for court, or this they roll up and down for court. Can you see now? The case still dey court for what? That when the bandits attacked that particular church in Ondo State.
Yeah.
How many years back? Before the emergence of this administration, that's Nigeria for you. But when it is political phase, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even 124 hours, they will attend to such cases. But when you reach issue concerning the citizen, it started moving up and down. That's it.
All right. Please drop your comments in the comment section. Let's see what you're talking about this morning, and also your reaction concerning this particular story that we are also celebrating. Also, I got channels this morning. There's also some topical issues that we also need to talk about. Um, State police is a constitutional necessity, says SDP Adebayo. Social Democratic Party SDP presidential candidate Adewale Adebayo has defended the establishment of state police, arguing that it is a constitutional requirement in the federal system and that fears of abuse by state governors should not be used to oppose the initiative. Adebayo made the remarks on Friday during an interview on Channel Politics Today, while responding to concerns over proposals to create state police, including suggestions that funding for the new security outfit be deducted directly from the federation account as a safeguard against political interference. Mr. Baji, state police.
Nothing will get advantage, we no get disadvantage. That's what I want all of us to know. Nothing will get advantages, we no get disadvantages. But if you look at which one will outweigh the other, if you look at the other one, like if you look at the situation of this country now, at least it's very, very at this junction, state police now is highly needed. So they should bring out the state police. At least give them autonomous to some level, whereby each governor can, cite directly, engage directly, control directly the security network in their particular state. I think it's very, very important. Not until a secretary of government or local government waiting for federal government to instruct the commissioner of police, or the commissioner of police will be waiting for order from Abuja to do the needful for the citizen. But I can see the latest development now. That's why I love Yorubas. Not that because I'm a Yoruba man. If you see, Nigeria is having 100 political parties. 100. You see Yoruba, they are fully parties, are fully engaged such in the activities of those people. Look at this guy now. And likewise the other NDC, what's the name of this guy? NDC party. I forgot the name. Their leader. No. I said,
Yoruba man, okay.
NDC. So you see, you will be bringing at least favorable ideas. Not only the one that will favor the southwest, but the generality of Nigeria. So look at this state police, we embrace it, and so likewise the southeast, especially the southern Nigeria, do welcome it. But the only region that is antagonizing the state policing is at the northern state. That's why.
But why the northern? A lot of them are still against the state police.
The reason is that
even the north is where most of this insecurity is even happening.
The reason is that we are not the same. Our reasonings, our way of life, our vision, our mission, nothing did the same. That's why I see they have always been different. And the second one is that they do enjoy, protecting their territory and want to dominate other community, other regions. They believe in that. So any move or any attempt to introduce a law or processes that will affect them, they quickly rise up and make attempt to stop it. Look at forget about our president really focus up on fiscal policy, but you can see respecting as far as engaging the general administration of this country, such as look at this tax reform. It favors the southerners, but northerners they don't like them. Can you see? That's why any administrative policy that being introduced, especially by the federal government, that will not favor the northerners, they quickly rise up and antagonize such, because they believe that this will anchor them and they lose the ability to subdue other regions. That's the reason. So I will advise President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to move quickly and address this issue.
Right, thank you so much, Mr. Agbaji. Thank you for coming on the show this morning. It has been a wonderful time. Good morning to you, Mr. Benjar.
Yeah, good morning, Sister Richard. And good morning, our readers. Whether that may good Lord bless you and strengthen you and your family and your friends. Thank you. Remain blessed.
All right, to the comment section. Sports Space say North is holding Nigeria back. And recent news TV say this North, I beg them to just go, Jare. Mr. Benjak,
Yeah.
do you think the North is also a problem of Nigeria, like some people are saying?
Well, we are looking about, the problem of Nigeria here is from the North. Because the North, they are creating a lot of youth in the nation. All the money they're supposed to use to develop Nigeria, they are using to be fighting insecurity in the North. So when I think the North, they have already created havoc in Nigeria. Serious one. They have already made Nigeria not going forward. Nigeria are going back. If those who come out to become their leader are supporting them, encouraging them, instead for them to silence those people, they couldn't do so. Instead, they're backing them. Now, see where Nigeria is today. When they say the Northerners are the farmers, today, where are them? Everything go high. No one can go to the farm again because of insecurity. Because of what they have already created by themselves. They created by themselves. And now they can't pursue them anymore. What can pursue them and what can stop them is on the road to New Biafra.
What can stop them?
It's on the road to New Biafra. What I mean, when on the road to New Biafra come to stand, you will see they will take shape. They will know that side is not going anywhere. And their senses will come back to the normal way.
So you feel Biafra is the only way?
Biafra is the only way. And it is a dog step. Yes, before 2 years, the announcement will recognize, which I know 100% sure, on the road to meet Biafra is the only way can stop all this insecurity in Nigeria. When the federal government and make Tinubu know about it, it started into his hand, and it will end into his hand. When he was a governor, that is where the struggle started on the road to New Biafra. Now today, he have already become the president. And now on the road to New Biafra is at the doorstep. What we are waiting for? We are waiting for an announcement. Our interim government have already started more than 5 years. Biafra Factors government is on over there. And they have the Prime Minister, Kalitis Chukwu, is the Prime Minister over there, not in abroad, in the land of the Biafra. And which federal government, they are aware of it. Both the senators, both the chief of army staff know everything, know what is going on. But they don't want to say. Who the thing will come out from his mouth? Who? Is it Ahmed Tinubu? Or is it the Senate president? Or the vice? Or chief of army staff? Remember, about some days ago, Aide said it. Senator Aide said, "You people know what is going on. I don't want to say it. I want the thing to come out from my mouth." No, that's why I said that Nigeria government are not telling the citizen the truth. What is going on? Okay, look at what happened at the system you said during the Minister of War, David Demand. a lady that died into her house. Everything is not abroad. This is that the man he will be in jail. He'll be in custody up to now. But today, say how Nigerian government are useless. They just keep in mind. So you want the father to take him to court. They will take the father also. This Nigeria. Nigeria is a mafians. Those in the government are the mafians. They know how to take someone away. To take life is so easy for them. But to bring life is so difficult for them. Okay. Former Deputy Senate President, what? The fellow in jail. Did they commit murder? But look at someone that committed murder. They live in say humanity because it's a minister. Police did not arrest him. They did not put him in custody. May the soul of the young lady rest in peace. Man, all right. What is going on in Nigeria is terrible. Nigeria is a moving country, a moving industry. Every day you hear.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Benjack. Thank you so much. That's been a wonderful time today. Before we go, what is the comments section saying? This not, I beg, let you go, Jaruki, I think I read that. Recent new TV saying, Biafra will surely come, and that is the only solution. They say Biafra will surely come, and that is the only solution. Recent news say free Nnamdi Kanu.
Nnamdi Kanu already said that he's being free.
So you say
Is it that is it rumor or facts?
please come to
They say Nnamdi Kanu is already free from prison, to get prison. They post it all over media. Is it real or fake? Because the year coming here, Nnamdi Kanu must work. So I think as already free, as it goes, campaign all over Facebook, all over media that he's being free from the prison. The jet is still there. So if we have to help Nnamdi Kanu now to free from prison, is that we're going to hear this fake rumor and go and free him? So why do you always keep fake news, fake rumor? Because Nnamdi Kanu come to prison, everybody said that Britain will be beside you. Yeah. Until Queen died, they say he born in Queen family, he born in Britain, he born in this. He go talk, nothing they can deliver. And now that young man is in prison. Now they are thinking in their house until Nnamdi Kanu is suffering the consequence of what they push into out of their hypocrisy. Now they now say that Nnamdi Kanu is free when we are looking for trial. They give him 25 years trial. They appeal the case. Now we are looking out to break the ending of that 25 years to play because Oyibo was wise. Wasirike was wise. They said this thing, they withdraw and go their home. But Nnamdi Kanu stubborn because of this thing. Things they're going to say by this. The people now make that young man now be in prison. But now they're doing their business. They're enjoying their set. Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. What did they do? They help Nnamdi Kanu now. For life imprisonment, 25 years trial. This man is already old. Maybe me, I could die by that time. For 25 years to come to now. Now, how can we see that? He will not die. Yes, maybe I may not die. I may die. It's 2 weeks. Either somebody die only. So now, let me see. If we say that we have to deliver Nnamdi Kanu now, put him to freedom now, we're going to make trial, appeal cost of that case, 25 years. It's too high. Everybody say 10 years or 5 years, 25 years. So how can we free the what innocent Nnamdi Kanu that he will push to go and die for nothing? Go and put for prison for nothing.
So you think these Igbos are pushing on the
You push him, now don't complain him. Now they say they support you.
Yeah, he's agitating for Biafra and he has refused negotiations according to him.
Negotiation was made that don't ever fight the nation again. They signed it to run and the nation ceased to exist. People pursue this man, put him in what? Fire his back to let him go and die for nothing and put for prison for nothing. He's student. He born very young son. Now that boy now, where is Farah? Farah is in prison. People man is drinking beer and enjoying himself. Tell your boy that this is ceased to exist as they know. Or you go know. What should they know? Calabama signed that thing that it ceased to exist. That Biafra don't exist again. That if it's going to be exist, that it's going to be with Nigeria authority. Nigerian will demand what could happen if it happened to exist. Now, Nigerian demand for that person who come to bring Biafra to go to prison, life in prison. Because the man signed that anything that's going to be agreed from Biafra is going to be what Nigeria will decide. That's what he registered January 15, 1970. The people get that opportunity. They now push a young man to come and pay in prison. And now they begin to summarize and they enjoy themselves. That man now is in prison. In Sokoto prison.
Well, are you aware that there are also some governments, some people in exile that are also working towards this recognition of Biafra?
If they're working towards the recognition of Biafra, you work out of ignorance. They signed to law with Nigerian government that the Biafra is not exist. Listen to me. Biafra is not in a map. Biafra is not in ECOWAS, neither in the map of the world. No Biafran there. No embassy of Biafra. No ambassador. No refinery. No lights. Nothing. No border. The border of Biafra is Umahi'S road to Port Harcourt, to Akwa Ibom. Aba road to Port Harcourt and Onitsha Bridge. That's the border of Biafra. If Nigeria shut down those borders, where people have to agree. So the elders of people now discovered that this thing was not going to work. They signed it to cease to exist. It was a game of the old East. They fight it. They now look at it, it work. They say it's what? Join Nigeria with atmosphere of peace and joy and harmony. When this man started to trigger his brother, when he was educated his knowledge, he ran away. When people get his knowledge, he departed. When all of them, they departed because why? They see that it is true. They cannot fight this thing. People man is making business busy. Everything. God is open for you, everything. People man is equal right in Nigeria. We are doing anything we want to do. Who sidelined you? Who tell not to build us in Nigeria? They buy land everywhere in Nigeria. They live as home as they like in their land, in their country. Then you must start to go and tell them the Galu that you have to fight for Biafra, but you are suffering because you get nowhere to go. You now put that young man to go and be in prison for nothing. Now you are here chopping and drinking beer and enjoy yourself at night and day and fuck your wife. Now the guy is in prison. How dare you still talk? How dare you still talk? Alright. Mention about that man again, or mention Biafra that put that young man in prison without nothing. You make a big mistake, Mr. Man. Now we want to make sure that Biafra sees. What we look for now is how to shut down the case of Nandikaru and appeal quickly, not 25 years, to make sure that young man go back home. Not this time around. So if you tell me what and start to talk rubbish from my presence and talk about Biafra, I'm going to make sure I show you what you never see. We are tired of that rubbish. They are sidelined in the East because of Biafra. But now the man of Biafra is in prison. Who is the man? The man is the one that jailed him. He outside jail him. Eh? So many years of Biafra. You outside jail anybody. Eh? Even if you come back outside to accommodate him. But somebody can come back outside to go. Now you don't jail him and put him for prison. What do you want? Eh? Because you send money to him, you contribute money for him, and fire his back, and put fire for his back. Go for Biafra. Now that man is in prison now. You are now drinking beer and enjoying themselves. Are you not chopping this morning? Are you not enjoying yourself this morning? Nobody face in prison.
All right, thank you so much.
You don't know what about now. So I want to let the whole world to know. Nandikaru will be free, but not when you stand to mention any stupid thing that call Biafra when you are hypocrite. You cannot support that man at the end you run away.
All right, and recent new TV say it will shock you. Biafra will come. All right, recently also say you have no idea what Israel is doing.
This guy is speaking to me. They are
discussing Biafra in US and different countries.
Listen, fine standard. Let me advise you. Let nobody say that Israel is helping anything. If Israel don't know Biafra in a map, you don't know whether this starting exists. They say now they can't go to Jerusalem. Jerusalem don't know him. They preach just in Kenya here. Even in the hotel that is there, even them German, I don't know Nandikaru as a public figure. People. They carry Sonny go in continue knowing him. In airport here, continue knowing him. The Nandikaru was in prison, was in hotel in Kenya. Kenya don't know him. And the public figure. Nobody know Nandikaru in Israel. No president, nothing now don't know Nandikaru. So why you continue to campaign stupidity and make that young man to be in prison?
All right,
all right. I'm a Biafran. If I can give freedom, it is mine. If I don't kill it, it is mine. I cease it and cease to exist. I'm the one that signed it to law. And nobody can stand before that. I signed it to law and I saved your land. I give you freedom. I said you should live, not to die. When Nigerians sign that you must die, I take your property and you must die. I wake up and say, no, Biafra live. My brothers, it goes live. And I signed it to law for peace to reign in the goods. Today, the Igbo are not supposed to be a cultural of Hausa. But today, our Igbo are living in peace.
in their land. They farm and they do everything in their land. I was the one that saved the land. You go run away. Now they run away. Now they see we run away. I stand to fight to bring life into my brother's Biafra. All right, thank you so much. You don't understand what is going on. So no Biafra, no sort of the boss can talk about Biafra. I am the king of Biafra. I saved Biafra war. I end Biafra war. I'm the one that fights. I was a general in Biafra.
You don't know your
All right, thank you so much. I'm the anchors of Biafra. Thank you so much. This morning, God bless you. Thank you so much. I love the people. God bless you. It is my choice. God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you so much. It has been a wonderful time today. We'll see you again tomorrow for another wonderful edition of the show. Thank you so much. See you again tomorrow for another edition of the show. It has been a wonderful interview. God bless you. See you tomorrow.
What he's saying, is it not what is happening today?
You never look in your hands.
What is happening today?